The nation's fourth biggest dealer, Group 1 Automotive, reporting record earnings today, and its stock price, though down today, has been riding a long road upward, rising nearly 60% over the past year, though down a bit today, as we mentioned. So can the ride continue with new car sales slowing just a bit and an industry seemingly ready for some big changes? Let's bring in our friend Earl Hesterberg, CEO and president of Group 1 Automotive. Earl, always good to have you here. We always appreciate your perspective. Why don't we pick up where we left off with Phil and get your thoughts about Ford? I'll come to your company and the mix of new versus used and so on and so forth and British sales. But talk to me a little bit about Ford. Are you seeing the weakness at Ford that seems to be in the marketplace?
No, actually not at all, Tyler. We did experience those launch problems with the Explorer that were mentioned in the earnings report. That was inconvenient for us, but we had a fantastic year with Ford. They did move away from these small cars, and I don't think our employees in the U.S. ever noticed it. It's a truck SUV market, and Ford's very powerful in those products. And we had a fantastic year. In the UK, our Ford business was down less than any other business. We're a little more concerned about that move away from cars with Ford in the UK. But Ford is very good for us.
Yeah, and I would, now that you mentioned it, I mean, a lot of your footprint in the United States is in the states, in Texas, Oklahoma, the South and Southwest, where I'm sure trucks are a big part of the product mix. Since you mentioned the UK, talk to me about how you're thinking about Brexit and whether it is going to affect your business, your sales over there, or is it a non-factor?
Well, it's been a dreadful 2 years in the UK. In fact, that's why I'm so proud of the records our company set this year, is because our U.S. performance was so strong. It overcame a really difficult year in the UK. But strangely enough, within a week or two after the general election on December 12th, in the UK, we saw more customers out kicking tires on car lots. And we'll have to wait and see how March plays out, because that's the first big car selling month of the year in the UK. But our order take in many of our key brands in the UK was up dramatically in January. So I feel better about the UK than I have in more than 2 years.
Earl, General Motors seems to be trying to reassure investors by saying it will look it will be a leader in electric vehicles in the future. The whole industry seems to be chasing Tesla's success. What does that mean for the future of the dealership model, which Tesla has eschewed?
Well, I don't think it means all that much, because the way we look at electric vehicles or hybrid vehicles, that's just a vehicle with a different type of propulsion system or powertrain. We sell and service what customers want to buy. And clearly there's a big investment by all of the traditional automakers to move toward electric vehicles and such. And we sell more in the UK than we do in the US. We're selling the Jaguar I-Pace in some numbers, and we've been selling BMW electric vehicles. But to us, it's taking care of the customer. It's selling what they want to buy and servicing what they drive.
On the point of servicing, though, lots of Tesla's upgrades frankly come through software updates. And again, that looks to be a big part of the future. So is there an existential threat to the service model that we might be seeing here as more of the technology in cars becomes computerized?
Not really. We've studied that because there was that concern, but 9% or less of our business are these software updates. Electric vehicles are very heavy, a lot of stress on tires, suspension. Even the electric vehicles we're selling already, a lot of them in the shop for various things. There's motors in there, there's gel around the batteries to keep them cool that has to be changed, things like that. And no, I just think it will be a different type of service.
And they get body damage just like any other car, don't they, Earl?
As a matter of fact, we are an authorized Tesla collision repair shop in several markets, and believe it or not, they crash quite a bit too, and we repair them.